Yeah, it's your boy Rob, and we're back with the plant manifesto, baby. As always, there's a plant chore that we have to go ahead and get done. Let's head to the side of the house. And today we're going to be taking care of my pink banana. As you can see, some of the leaves have been getting kind of crispy. I just have been having to water it very, very frequently, which just lets me know that it's time for it to go ahead and get repotted. There's a few babies down here, and I need to separate at least 2 of these. So we're actually going to go ahead and get that done too. As always, these are going to be all of our things that we're going to be putting into our soil. So far, I did the Fox Farm base. We're now going to add this orchid potting mix just to go ahead and lighten it up some. I always add worm castings to my soil. It's pretty much worm poop and is a good source of fertilizer. And we're just going to go ahead and mix this all up. You do want the soil to be chunky and well draining. Although the banana likes to be watered and likes to stay moist, it doesn't want to sit in water. So you always want it to be a nice and chunky mix. Now we're going to put a base at the bottom of the pot. I'm choosing to use a pot without a drainage hole because I know what I'm doing. If you don't know what you're doing, use a pot with a drainage hole. Went ahead and filled that guy up pretty much a quarter of the way. Now it's time to try to go ahead and get her out of the pot. Getting her out of the pot, we have a lot of white roots, which is always nice to see. So we did take off 2 of these pups at the bottom. Taking off the pups pretty much makes the mother plant want to put out some more pups. But you don't want to take off more than 2 at a time because it could cause the plant to go into shock. Here's going to be a pro tip for you guys, something that I learned pretty much just from experience. When it comes down to taking off the banana pups, you want to wait till they have a good amount of size on them, to the point where they have at least 3 or 4 of these bigger leaves up here, because even though you have all these leaves, there isn't that many roots. So the main thing that you want to do is make sure that you have these white roots so that you are able to then take this and put this directly into a pot of dirt. You want to put this directly into its own pot. That way those roots can go ahead and start sustaining themselves and becoming its own plant itself. So this is going to be pup number 1 that I took off. And as you can see, pup number 2 is just a overall bigger plant. And with it being a bigger plant, it comes with a lot more roots. If you can get a plant or have a pup that has this many roots, this is going to be looking really good. Getting this directly into some dirt, and then this will be its own plant once again. So now we're going to fill in dirt around the mom. I'll use this time to go ahead and rinse off the plant and pretty much